Okay, alright. Assalamualaikum. Hopefully everyone is good. Oh, okay. I'm still waiting for people to come in. Hold on. Alright. Hopefully. Okay, for those who already in. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Hopefully everyone is good. Alright. Hopefully everyone is in good health. Alright. I'll show you guys. Okay, how you're gonna do this. Once everyone is in. Can you hear me? Alright, you can type in. Alright. Alright, can you hear my voice? I'll put up. We can chat on the comment section on the live. Okay. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Okay. This is how you guys gonna log in and log out from the session. Okay. Alright. First, I show you how you're gonna log in. Okay, and then towards the end, maybe around 11:30. Okay, you need to log out. Okay, to log in. Okay, just type in. I'll show you. Okay, log in and metric number. Alright, and then towards the end, you guys have to like log out. Right there, log out. Okay, metric number. Alright, so I just gonna print screen the whole things and as a proof of your present during the class. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be having this is our first not really the first one. Okay, this is like our second or I think third. Okay, third online course. Okay, last time we did was on Facebook Live. This time around is gonna be on this YouTube live. Okay, so that you can just simply go to my channel and look back on the videos that you feel like studying, because in my channel I have a lot of others videos, okay, for you guys to refer to. Alright, not just yes, that's how you do it, Izzat Shami. Okay, that's good. Okay, the rest just follow like what Izzat and Nurul Sarah Sophia did. Okay, so you just log in and then your metric numbers, and that's it, as easy as that. Because I was thinking of having a video conference, but I'm not sure if everyone has the right access. I mean, a stable internet connection all over wherever you are. Okay, so instead of doing video calls and someone's got left out during the conversations. Okay, so it might not be that efficient. So I just go for live YouTube live, and then you guys, whoever got trouble with the internet connection, can just simply come in later on. Okay, whenever you feel like doing it. Okay, just to refer back to the videos, okay, for your reference. So the video is gonna be here on my channel, okay. So that's it. Because if let's say I want to do it on Facebook, okay, it might involve like not really you guys, okay. I think uh, all of my friends, close to 5,000 friends, okay, gonna be like, if let's say 500 is more than, is too much, okay. They're gonna be looking at the same stuff, okay, and then I don't know, somehow maybe the conversation might got interrupted. I don't mind people joining in the comment, okay. If let's say for those uh subscribe to my channel, okay, you might see I'm live right now, okay. You can join in, no problem at all. But just for just to take note, okay, this is the session I'm doing for my students, okay, in IIUM, okay. Currently they are not in campus, so we are having what we are having right now is online class, okay, for their photography skill 1 course, okay. Cool. Alright, so hopefully you still remember what we had, okay, what we had learned during the sessions, okay, during the class session. And then I did a recap during the MCO class, okay. So hopefully you still can recall your shutter speed, aperture and ISO. Alright, there's 3 basic stuff, okay, for you to start off with photography on technical part. Alright, along the way you're gonna be learning. I think we have learned on the structure elements. Okay, we started with technical elements. Okay, and then we moved to structure element, which is where you learn. Okay, you learn about structuring the whole the whole image. Okay, your main subject positioning. Okay, focusing point, foreground, background, and then what else? Rule of third. There are few rules. Okay, golden mean, and few more. Okay, these rules are for you to refer to. Um, it's not like for you to really like follow it like 100%. Okay, just to serve as a guidance for you during your photography skill. Alright, currently we have like 13. I think I have more than 20 students again. So any of you slept already? Okay, maybe among your friends, okay, maybe they already they have some stuff to do, okay. But anyhow, we're gonna carry on. Okay, so this is I gonna be announcing your class assignment, okay. For your class assignment, okay, listen carefully. Alright, you guys gonna be having it's not really like I know every one of you got this Instagram. Maybe not everyone, okay, but if let's say you already have one, that's good. For those who haven't got the Instagram account, okay, you might can enroll for one Instagram account, okay, just for your photography works, okay. uh, I don't want you to mix between to mix your photography work with your personal stuff. Get it? Okay, because for those who already have an Instagram account, okay, I I I wanted you to open up one more account just dedicated for your photography stuff. It's alright. You can start out. You can start out with 9 or 12 images at least. Okay. But first pick your genre. Okay. Pick your genre. Okay, and then along the way, it's not like you have to upload every single thing by tomorrow. No. Okay, relax. Okay. You have a couple of weeks to do so. Alright, I believe along the way we're gonna see progress of you guys uploading images, okay, to your Instagram account. So and then please do share your Instagram account in our group, WhatsApp group, because I would love to have everyone to follow each and every one of you, okay, at least among the first followers of your Instagram account on your photography works among your classmates. and me myself. Okay, so we can see how you progress. Okay, during the MCO. All right, during the distance long distance learning. Okay, so any of you having trouble accessing the YouTube live? Alright, if you have any trouble, you can just simply let me know. Okay, no problem. I'll try to figure out some other alternative. Okay, but as for now, we stick to the YouTube live. Okay, back to your assignments. Okay, this is your class assignment. Okay, part of your carry mark as well. Alright, so if you pick, let's say, a portrait. Okay, portraiture. You can do like a simple portraiture. It doesn't have to be like a studio proper lighting portraiture. Okay, I wanted you to go for the natural lights. Okay, in skill 1 we are more onto natural lights. Okay, we don't do any studio lights unless you're in skill 2. All right, if let's say next semester you enroll for skill 2, if let's say you're still around. Okay, and then you're not taking any other skills, so you proceed with the skill 2 course. Then in my class for skill 2, I'll be teaching studio lights and everything. Okay, some other trainers, they might have a different expertise. Alright, like brother one, he's more into Photoshop, photo retouching stuff. Okay, so it's up to you guys. Okay, I just want to say here that my class for skill 2, I'll be teaching lighting. Alright, more like towards the feel stuff. Okay, rather than I'm not really a Photoshop guy, but I'll show you guys some of the basic retouching, and then what are the things that you need to do after you took the photograph. Okay, and you post process. Okay, your photograph. And then some people ask me how are we gonna be uploading the image. Okay, through the to the Instagram. Okay, I'll show you what I did for my account. Alright, I have two Instagram account. One is ashraf.saharudin. Okay, that is my personal Instagram account. Okay, so I have a lot of personal stuff there. My cats images, my cycling images, some of my behind the scene works on my photography and videographies, but not really not really on my artworks. Okay, because most of my artworks are currently on my other account, which is Ashraf Saharudin without the dot. Okay, so if you just look for my full name, Ashraf, ASHRAF, okay, Saharudin, okay, combine all together, then you will see my photography portfolio account. Alright, now, okay, I'll try to log in. Hold on. Let's log into my account. I'll share with you guys how it looks like. Okay. Okay, alright, I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. There you go. Okay, so this is my account. Okay, my IG account. Alright. Okay, so yep, this is my IG for my photography works. I just set it up during the MCO. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna share the link. Okay, you can click on it. Thank you. Okay, for the one who did that. Yeah, so this is how I do it. Okay, I did not took this photograph using my phone. Okay, obviously. These images are from my professional works. Okay. Back in the old days until few current stuff, but not all of it. Okay, because some images are under non-disclosure agreement, so I can't really publish it. Okay, these are images that I think already passed that consent, okay, by the client. So these are my portfolios, okay, for my Instagram. Okay, what I have my website. Okay, hold on. I have my personal website. Okay, but I don't expect you to create your own website as for now. Okay, this is my personal website. Okay. Okay. Alright, so if let's say I go to portfolio, portrait, I can't see it. It's not okay. Hold on, I'll drag down the whole thing. Okay. Alright. Oops. Okay, it's okay. Alright, so I go to portfolio, let's say portraiture. Okay. So I have my portraiture works here. Okay. Some of this, I haven't updated the website for years, I guess, because I don't have time to do so. I will have to at one point. Okay. So these are some of my portrait works. It was some old works. Okay. I don't really have a recent work. But some of my recent work are on my Instagram. Okay, so it's a start. Okay, it's a start for you to have your own portfolios page. Okay, because the whole idea is for you to have a portfolio page. If someone asks you, okay, you learn photography, and then where can I see your works? So this is where one of the platform that you can use. Okay, you cannot really mix it up with your personal account, because if let's say that someone, okay, is your maybe prospect, future client, okay, he's not really into your cat's images, okay, and if let's say he wanted you to photograph food for them, okay, they wanted you to photograph food for their restaurant, for example, they don't want you to see your a selfie or whatever that food that you took with your phone, okay, during your eating. They want to see a portfolio, a proper portfolio, okay, a proper food photograph. Okay, so this is where you're gonna be having your own portfolio page. Okay, you can have a website if you know and you have access to one. All right, you can have one. Okay, no problem. Okay, but if you are good at building a website, then why not carry on? Some people just pay for it. I it's not really I built the whole thing. Okay, I bought the template. Okay, for the website, and then I'll build the whole things myself. Okay, all right, and I have my company website. This is my company website. All right, Santana Photography. This is where all my client went to. Okay, this is my for my company, for my official website, and this is my personal website. And recently during the MCO, I started up my personal IG for my works. Okay, how I did this? Okay, I uploaded the works, okay, the photographs that I took. All right, I uploaded the whole things, the photograph that I took, to my Google Drive. Okay, so I use my phone. Okay, so I access the Google Drive images. Okay, my actual artworks from my Google Drive through my phones, and then I uploaded that image again from the Google Drive through my phone to my Instagram account. So I hope you understand the process. Okay, it's kind of tedious for you to do like transferring the image to your phone one by one. Okay, it is much easier for you to just simply transfer the image from your camera, okay, after you do some retouching, and then you upload it to your Google Drive, and then from there use your phone, access the Google Drive, and then upload it to your IG. Alright, that will be much more, I think, easier and proper way of getting an image from your camera or your computer to your IG, because I'm not sure if you can upload it through your computer. You can't really do that, okay, but that's how I did. That's what I did. So I uploaded these images from my Google Drive. Okay, so I access my Google Drive through my phone, and then I upload it to my IG. Alright. Oh, sorry, my phone just talked to me about the Google Drive. No, I'm not talking to you, Google. Okay, I'm not really talking to you. So I just gonna put this lady in silent mode. Alright. Okay, so I group my image. Okay, if you can see, alright, the first 9 is all interior and architectural. Alright, if you can see the pattern. And then the second group is portraiture. Alright, and then continue with portraiture, and then back to my interior works. See? Alright, I go 12 or 9 or 12 batch. Okay, and then next back to my portraiture works. Alright, and then I did a grid. Okay, there's an apps to do this. Okay, I use the apps. Okay, grid apps by, I think, by Instagram as well. You can do this. Okay, I did a grid image, okay, of this portrait of this guy. Yeah. And then some work, okay, and then portraiture, and then I moved to heavy industries. Okay. All right. Why, people ask why you have to group it? It's not like, why don't you go for one genre only? Okay, in my work, okay, I deal a lot of I personally go for portrait works. Okay, portrait work is just my personal genre. It happen to be my my genre for my career. Okay, but at the same time, I do photograph interior and architectural, okay, as part of it, as well as heavy industrial kind of photograph, oil and gas, logistics. Okay, so yeah, so these works are my works from my past assignment. Okay, so how about you? What you did, what you're gonna do is, you pick a genre. Okay, you don't have to pick so many of it. Okay, just pick one at least. Okay, I don't want it to be like a mixture of more than 3. Okay, try to keep it like 2 would be nice, or 1 would be the best. Okay, just keep one genre. Okay, if you need 2, then okay. Alright, you have options of picking up a second genre for yourself. Okay, but it's always best for you to stick to one genre. Okay, if you have 2 genres, make sure that you group when you upload the whole things. Okay, you group it like, okay, the first batch, that's what I did. The first batch is architectural. Okay, and second batch is portraiture. Okay, of 12. The first is 9. Second batch is 12 images of portraiture, and then I back to like 12 images of architecture, and then back to 9, 12 images of portraiture. So if you have 2 genres like me, like mine, okay, so I batch the upload, okay, by 9 or 12. All right. Okay. Why you have to batch your upload? Okay, because, okay, when you go full screen, okay, and then people want to screenshot, okay, your artworks, okay, for reference or for meeting purposes. If let's say they need to share the page, okay, with their colleague. Okay, for example, I'm talking about my client. If let's say they need to share the page, okay, of my IG with her colleague or his colleague, okay. So he just, when he screenshot, okay, let's say she wanted me to photograph portrait for them, okay, for the company. So she can just simply pick batch of portrait images and screenshot for their reference. Okay, but if you don't group it, okay, you will have a mixture of everything. Okay, it's quite confusing for the client. So even your client can't really know how they can explain to the other colleagues that you are a portrait photographer. Alright. If let's say my client is a architecture or developer, they can just simply go to the architectural and interior area, area. So they can just simply snapshot, screenshot whatever that group of batch of images from this section, okay, for their reference. Alright, so that's cool. So they are much focused, okay, in that sense, okay, and then they don't really have to go to the like portraiture, architecture, one by one, okay. So they can just simply focus on one area for portraiture, one area for architectural. Alright, if you have two genres like mine, okay, so if you have one genre, doesn't matter, okay, just concentrate on your genre, okay, and then let's keep it that way. That will be much more better. Alright. Okay, so if you have question, you can ask me directly, okay, through the live chat. Alright. Or you can ask me directly in the WhatsApp group, okay, and then we can answer it directly, okay. Even if let's say you want to ask about your Instagram account, how you want to do this, how you want to do that, you can ask around inside. You can ask straight away inside the IG, inside the WhatsApp group. And for those who feel like you need to do some retouching, okay, you need to make some enhancement to your image, okay, you can do so, no problem. Okay, if you, let's say you want to enhance the brightness, you can do cropping if you want to. Upon request, I can show you how to do it in the Photoshop. Maybe, alright, maybe next session, okay, we're gonna be having demonstration on how to deal with an image, okay, in the Photoshops. Okay, so if let's say you have Photoshop, but okay, other than Photoshop, okay, there's one more options, okay, I'm currently using and I love using is what they call it as a affinity photo. Okay, I'll share with you what's that. Affinity photo. Okay, hold on. I need to answer some question. Okay, I'll show you affinity photo. Okay, affinity. Okay, under affinity they have affinity photos and what else? They have affinity design. Hold on, affinity photos. I think this one. Yeah, this is Affinity Designer. Okay, I'm not sure how much now. Okay, let's see how much does it cost. Great. Okay, it's still using the same old price. So you can buy it like for 200 ringgit. It's one-time buying. Okay, you have to pay only once in your lifetime, and then you got the free update every single update that they have. Okay, unlike Adobe. Okay, now Adobe is like, are you going for monthly fees or annual fees? I'm not really that kind of guy, so I love to buy one time and use it for the rest of my career. Okay, gonna I'm not I don't want to deal with this like monthly fees or whatever. Okay, it's just I have other things to think of. Okay, so I would recommend you to go for Affinity Photo. It's like more or less the same with Photoshop. Okay, but there are pro and cons. Even Photoshop they have pro and cons. But I would say I love this software, Affinity Photo. It's 200 ringgit. I think about around 49 USD. Alright, or if you are a designer, you can go for Affinity Designer. But I can't comment on designer because I'm not really using it. I'm not really a designer. I'm not really a Adobe Illustrator kind of guy. Okay, but I'm more into the Affinity Photos. Okay, so you can give it a shot. Okay, or you can just simply use any other software that you have. Okay, I even have this videos. Okay? I'll share with you guys later on. Okay, videos on how I did mini studio at home using this shoebox. Okay, so these videos I demonstrated, I photographed a product. Okay, and then I retouch and enhance the product by using phone apps. Okay, if you have a really good phone with a good camera, okay, I don't mind. Okay, you don't really have to buy a SLR for now. Okay, just use your phone. Okay, no pressure at all. Use your phone for your artworks. Or you can use your phone for your IG account, IG photography account. Okay, you don't have to like do the process of taking picture with the camera and upload it to the Google Drive, and from your phone took it down from the Google Drive and upload it to Instagram. If you have a camera, then you want to go high quality, all right, by all means go for it. Use the camera, all right. Do like how I did. I taught you on the process. Okay, if let's say you don't have access to a camera right now at home, okay, you just simply use your phone cameras, no problem at all. Okay, and skill one, we are more into a natural lights. Okay, you don't really have to bear the burden of thinking of the equipments. Okay, so as long as you understand the technical part, technical elements. Okay, and then the structure element on how you structure your image. Okay, and then the visual elements. Okay, visual elements, we're going to be talking about the lines, shapes, okay, patterns, texture, colors or black and white. Okay, so that's the visual elements. So it's up to you to decide. Okay, I have this one tip. Okay, there's someone gave it to me, told me about 10 years ago. Okay, when I was still relatively new in the industries. Okay, I was with a magazine back then. Okay, during an assignment. Okay, I have this experienced photographers from Karangcraft, Brother Fitri. I still remember. I think he's no longer doing photography for his life. Okay, he said to me, okay, as a start, okay, as a basic, okay, if you can combine three, okay, or more photographic elements inside your image, okay, most likely, okay, your image gonna looks good. Okay, all right. If you can combine three or more elements, okay, inside your image, okay, your image most likely gonna looks good. Okay, if you can combine more, which is might be better. Okay, Alright. So elements can be anything. Okay, it could be your technical elements, shutter speed, aperture, ISO. Okay, or you can combine it among these three technical element, structure element, and visual elements. So any of these elements, okay, can combine it in one picture, at least three. Your image most likely gonna looks good. Alright. And I still remember what he said, and then I believe that he has a point there. Okay. Alright. Once you have at least three elements, most likely your image gonna looks good. Alright. So for your genre, okay, you can pick any genre that you want. Okay. You can pick portraiture, landscape, nature stuff, or you can pick food photography. I know you have a lot of food at home. Okay. As doesn't have to be like a grand kind of high 5-star hotel kind of thing. Okay. A simple food, if you do it right, okay, you will have a really nice authentic looks of that food. Okay, you don't have to do a really heavy prop setup. Okay, sometimes you can do as simple as like a plain background. All right. Okay, how you gonna do food photography at home? Okay, as simple as you bring that food, okay, that your mom's cook or your sisters or your dad's, okay, cook, okay, for you, and then you bring it to a light source. This light source can be like obviously natural lights, okay, but the location, okay, among the best location for this light source are obviously your door. Okay, you just open the door, you have ample of sunlight going in. Obviously you have to do it during daytime, or you can just put it on the table by a window. All right, pick a window without pick a window, okay, and then you can just simply put a small table there, or you can ask someone to hold that plate for you, and you photograph it from the profile view from the side, or you can do it a flat lay from the top. Okay, all right. So for flat lay, it would be the best. Let's say you can have a really nice table underneath. Okay, all right, because when you do flat lay, your background is your floor. All right, and if you don't want people to look at your floor, okay, you can put it on the table. Okay, all right, that's for flat lay. Or the rest is just you can go by side profile. Okay, and do remember the best lights, okay, for food, okay, it comes from behind the food or from the side of the food, not from your back. Okay, all right, try to avoid lights coming from your back for your particular food, because otherwise it's gonna look flat. So make sure the lights, the food you're photographing, okay, the light is coming from the side, okay, or from behind the food. Okay, all right, not too behind until it casts shadow on your foot and you can't see any details. Okay, at least it's slightly higher. Okay, higher, and then you can see the texture of the food nicely. That's why you have the light coming from the side or from the back, so that you can see the texture of your food. All right, imagine you photograph a durian, for example. Okay, if I say okay, try to imagine. Okay, this durian, okay, you can have this the texture, the yellow texture on the durian. Okay, there's some wrinkles on it. Okay, if you photograph it if the light is coming from behind, it will demolish all this, spoil all this texture. Okay, so the light has to come from the side or from somewhere from the back, so you can cast the shadows. Okay, and you can see the texture of it. So that is a simple example of visual element. Okay, when you add texture to your photograph. Okay, so you manipulate the texture by manipulating the lights. And in your case, okay, natural lights, okay, lights, you can't really move the sun, but you can move your camera. Okay, okay, so that the camera will at an angle of the lights. Okay. Alright, some people thought that okay, your portraiture works. Okay, for those who want to do portraiture, okay, try to avoid midday lights. Okay, 12 noon. Okay, where the sun is right up on your head. Okay, and because it will cast a shadows. Okay, like this. Okay, see, it casts shadows, so you can't really see the details of your face. Alright, even worse if you're wearing a tudung. Okay, so the tudung gonna be like this, so you turn be like dark underneath your face. Okay? So it will be best for you to go for morning lights, okay, or evening lights somewhere around 8 9, where your sun, okay, where the sun is at an angle, so you cast the lights coming from the side instead of the top. Okay, go for the angle. Okay, all right. Same goes with the evening lights. Okay, instead of going for midday, wait for the sun after Zuhur. Okay, before Asar. Okay, around Asar area. All right, so the light gonna be coming from the side. Okay, at an angle, so it will help you to enhance your subject. Okay, but dealing with lights. Okay, when the lights is at an angle, okay, you cannot photograph your subject with the sun behind them. Okay, alright, so you move your subject so that the sun, okay, will cast a shadows to the side of your subject instead of behind. You're gonna get a what we call as the backlight, and your friends or your family member face gonna looks dark because you have a bright sunlight at the back. Alright, for that case, do not go against the sun. Okay, work with the sun. Okay, so this, let's say this is the sun. Okay, so and this is your camera. Okay, so this is your subject. Okay, for example, okay, this is your subject. Okay, all right, so the sun, either the sun come from an angle of 45 degrees. Okay, or coming from the side. So that's how you do it with the natural lights. Okay, so that's portraiture and food. What else? What genre do you want to do? Okay, you can write down. Okay, can I know what genre that you might gonna be doing? Alright, can you share in the YouTube live genres that you feel like doing, so I might kind of advise something for you. Alright, yeah, you can type in. You can ask any question if you want. Portraiture, maybe. Alright, give it a shot. Alright, portraiture you can have like you can do a full shot. Okay, a full shot of a person, or you can go by like a medium shot. Okay, waist up, or you can go by a close up. Alright, close up shots, really tight, or you can go like really tight. Okay, and then just fill up your camera frame with your face, but you need a telephoto lens for that. Okay, you cannot just simply bring your phone to your subject face like this. Alright, it doesn't work like that, and then your subject face is gonna look like distorted. Okay, most phone photographies they are on wide angle lens. Architecture. Alright, architecture, yes, if you have access to a nice building, okay, around your place. Okay, or right now for Malaysian, you can just simply go out since you don't really attending any classes physically. Alright, you can just simply go out, roam around, make sure that you are obeying the SOP. Alright, go for a really nice building architecture. Again, for architecture, wait for the right lights. Okay, you cannot really you cannot just go for like any kind of angles light. Okay, excuse me, because you have to understand the building. Okay, where is the buildings facing to? Okay, morning light or evening light. Okay, so you have to understand. So you have to make sure that you have to work with the lights. Okay, let the lights helps you to lead the buildings. Okay, at an angle. Alright, so it's okay if let's say the sun casts some shadows, because that's how the building is designed. Okay, you need to show your audience that's how the building was designed. Okay, so that the lights, okay, will help you to amplify the design of the buildings. Okay, alright, street, you can do street, no problem. Okay, it would be best for you to be a tourist. If you do street, you do not go by with all your gadget equipment. People might get intimidated with your equipments. Okay, if you have a good small compact camera, it will be the best. If let's say you can bring your SLR, obviously, but do not dress like a reporter or something, because it's gonna be quite sensitive, and you might gonna be in trouble. People might ask question. So go in as a tourist or as a student. Okay, just take photograph, and then do not take photograph of a person until they got annoyed. Okay, my advice: get your camera setting in place. Okay, then only you raise your camera and snap the shots. Alright, take other pictures, okay, to see the setting. If let's say you're not confident with your setting, okay, take pictures of surrounding, okay, and see and try to figure out the best setting for your subject. And then once you're ready, and then you wait for your subject to go in action. Okay? You cannot pose their action. You do not have you can't really tell them what to do. Okay, if let's say they ask, you just simply say that, okay, do whatever you, do not bother. Okay, just do whatever you do. Okay, don't get intimidated. Okay? So you wait for them to go by their natural activities. Okay, that's the whole idea of photographing street. You are photographing the surrounding, the ambience. Okay, the life that surround the area. Alright, that's street. Landscape, you can go by 18mm if you have. Okay, but it always best for you to go by wide angle. 18 equivalent to 28 on full frame. Yes, it's a wide angle, but you have a much wider angle now. You can go by 16. Alright, and then landscape, you have to pick your time as well. Again, work with the lights. Okay, I've said this so many times. Okay, work with the lights. Okay, because photographers, light is our colors. Alright, if you are if you are painting, okay, light is your if is your ink. Okay, if you don't have light, okay, your subject will not have colors. Alright, it's always good to have light, because you're gonna be having shadows at the same time. Right, the whole idea behind photography is light painting. Okay, and then to give the depth, okay, to subject, okay, you're gonna need shadows at the same time. So it will make your two-dimensional image of photograph into a three-dimension. Alright, I'll show you one example. Hold on, where is it? Okay, for example, okay, look at this one. Okay, look at this photograph. Okay, this is a 2D image. Okay, but by having the shadows and highlight, okay, you're gonna look as if like they are in 3D. Okay, maybe one more perhaps. Okay, like this one. Okay. See, if you touch your screen, okay, your phone screen or your laptop screen right now, or your computer screen, whatever screen that you are watching, okay, the screen is flat. It's two-dimensional, image, okay, it's flat. But by manipulating the highlight and shadows, okay, you're gonna turn your two-dimension image, okay, into a three-dimension look. All right. So that's how we photographers manipulate the highlights and shadows, okay, to make our images stand out and to create the depth, okay, of your photograph. All right, same goes with this one. Get this one. Okay, check out this one. Okay, all right. So it's two dimension, okay, but the moment you manipulate the highlight and shadows, okay, you're gonna have 3D looks, okay, towards your photograph. Okay, get what I mean? All right, cool. Okay. Nature photography. All right, nature photography is quite subjective. Okay, it can be like flora or fauna. I'm not sure. All right, whatever it is, again, it works with the lights. If you have access to some students, they did what they did at home. Since their parents love to plant flowers around the house, so what they did is just simply collecting images of these flowers. That would be nice, no problem at all. It's not like you have to go right into the jungle. Okay, no problem. We are here to learn about the lights. Okay, you can see how lights move. Okay, and how lights change your subject. Okay, all right. Even though it's the same subject, but when the lights move, when the sun moves from morning until the evening, okay, you will see a different character towards your subject. Okay, go and experiment this. Or macro, okay, macro, if let's say you have a specific macro lens, okay, why not go for it? All right, or else you can try out this macro techniques, okay. If you have a lens, okay, where you can adjust the aperture manually, that would be nice. Mostly Nikon lens, okay, you can pull the lever at the back to open up the aperture manually. You can reverse the lens. Okay, I don't have the lens here. Okay, whatever it is, okay, you reverse the lens, okay, so the rear mount at the front, and you make sure that the front end of the lens, okay, stay close to your camera body. All right, and then you have to disable the fail-safe. Okay, some cameras, if you turn this safety on, okay, you cannot snap the shutter without the lens. Okay, go to the menu, okay, disable that. Okay, so make sure that you can snap the shutter without the lens, because the lens, you have to detach the lens and reverse it. Okay, so once you reverse the lens, okay, bring the lens all close, okay, do not leak any lights, okay, and you can try to see how close your lens can go. If you reverse your lens, okay, your lens will turn into a macro lens. Give it a shot. I did this technique, okay, before once, okay, and yes, even with that technique, okay, without a proper macro lens, okay, I still can get the image to the front cover of the magazine. All right, so yes, so you can do that. You can give it a shot, but make sure to avoid any dusty or wet area, because I don't want any of you to spoil your lens or cameras. Okay, because if it's dusty, then it's troublesome for you to clean it up. Okay. All right. Macro landscape depends. Okay. There's two different things: macro and close up. Close up is, you can do a close up by using any normal lenses, okay, any normal lens, okay, for close up. But macro, there's a specific lens for macro. Okay, if you don't have macro lens, like I said, you can reverse your lens, okay, and turn it into a macro lens. Do it carefully, okay. I'm not held responsible for any damages happen to your lens, okay. do more research on the reverse lens technique. Okay, you can Google it, you can go YouTube and see how they do it. Okay, all right. Better taken during morning, is it, or it depends? All right. Some people would love because between morning and in evening, okay, we have this what so called a different color temperature. In the morning, okay, most likely your image gonna be a bit bluish, if you notice, and towards the evening your image gonna be a bit more warmer. Okay, so it depends which one do you want. Of course, you have to do the weather forecast as well. Okay, if let's say you want to do evening shot, you have to see whether or not you can do it on that particular day or tomorrow, day after that. Look for the weather forecast. Okay. All right. Like Mahira asked, okay, better taken during morning. It depends. Okay, like I said, it depends. But if let's say you go for nature stuff, okay, morning will be the best, because if let's say you're photographing flowers, okay, morning temperature will make it look much more fresh. Okay, if it doesn't look that fresh, okay, what you can do, take the water sprinkler, okay, when you ironing, okay, you have this bottle, you can spray the water on your clothes, okay. Use that water to sprinkle some drops onto the flowers. In that sense, okay, it will make the flowers looks much more fresh, okay, and lively, and it will be much nicer if that drops, okay, will reflect some lights, okay, so it becomes like diamonds, whatever. Okay, all right, so that's one tip. You can use your mom's water sprinkler. All right, is candid okay? Yes, totally okay. Candid is fine, okay, no problem with that. But you have to define what genre you are talking about. Okay, obviously if you are doing sports photography, definitely it's going to be candid, unless you go for a commercial angle or sport photography, then you can pose that. If let's say you are doing street photography, okay, if you are doing street photography, obviously candid, okay, because street falls under documentary. In documentary, you can't really pose your subject, otherwise you alter the whole story of it. All right. Can we share our profiles for feedback? Yes. Okay. Like I said, once you uploaded your images, okay, and then at least for a start, you can upload your previous work. Yes, you can upload your previous work. Okay, upload to your dedicated account IG, okay, on your photography. So for a start, okay, as someone who doesn't have a website, okay, at least you have a dedicated page for your portfolios. All right, you can't really go for Facebook, okay, because Facebook's like too too much things, okay, happening on Facebook. So at least Instagram is like much more focused, okay. Yes, you can post your previous works, okay, and then do share that IG account, okay, that you set up for your photography works, okay, with us in the WhatsApp group later on. Okay, how to match colors. All right, this one, okay, you have to like plan it in the first place, okay, what kind of photographer you are. Some photographer, let's say for that particular series of images, maybe images of maybe you want to do a street photography, but you pick a theme, okay, you pick a theme of maybe yellow. All right, so that day you go for your street photography, but you focus on areas that has some presence of yellow elements. Yellow lines, some people wearing yellow umbrella, people wearing yellow hats, a yellow fire hydrant, okay. So you have a much more consistent theme on that particular day. All right, so you'll be much more focused. If you say you want to go for let's say a theme of people walking, crossing. Okay, so your theme for that particular day is people crossing. So you'll be much more focused. Okay, you wait at the junction. Okay, so what you did, just photograph people crossing the road or crossing the line, whatever. But as long as you pick a theme, okay, crossing, so I think you'll be much more focused. Okay, alright. So in that case, you can match your colors, okay, and then you can also go for not just colors, maybe patterns, okay. Or if let's say you're talking about the look of your images, the editing style, okay, that is personal preference. Well, if let's say you are using Instagram, okay, you can use some filter, but I'm not really suggesting you do that because I don't really like IG filter. Okay, you can do like using Snapseed. Okay, I use Snapseed, okay, for some of my works. Okay, not my professional works. Okay, but my photograph or for my personal IG, I use Snapseed. Okay. Will our class be at this time and day every week? As for now, it's gonna be. I would love to stick to our original class time. Okay. But maybe slightly later at 9. We're gonna do a 1 hour session. Okay, it's not gonna be doing 2 hours, whole 2 hours, because you're gonna be doing your class assignment as well. So that work will replace the 1 hour we lost. Okay, so you're just gonna be sitting in front of your phone, okay, or your laptop for 1 hour session. Alright. Yeah, so you're gonna be having 1 hour class per week. Okay. As for now, we're gonna be having this discussion on timing. Okay, because I'm not sure how your schedule for your time. Okay, during the MCO. But as for now, we're going to discuss the actual timing for the rest of the classes, maybe tomorrow or the day after that. Okay. Lightroom filter, yes, you can use Lightroom filter, but not too much, okay, because you still can adjust the filter's intensity. All right. You can, yes, there's plenty of Lightroom filters. But if let's say you want to go for one particular filter, okay, I would recommend you to do that for a batch of photograph. So at least a batch of at least 9 or 12. 12 would be the best. Okay. So you do this filter for these 12 images. Okay. And then if you say you want to move to next filter for next filter that you like, then do that next filter for the next 12 images. Okay. Do not mix filter in between like that. Okay. So that your picture your portfolio gonna looks much more consistent. Okay. For example, like this. Okay, this is by one client. Okay, portraiture. Okay, let's say for example, okay, this is by one client. So they are all from the same location, like this one. Okay, these are all from one client. They are all from the same location. All right, so yeah, I tend to go for a natural look. Okay, but it's up to you for your personal preference. If you have your own favorite filter, then you can go for it. Okay, the idea is to have a consistent, focused look. Okay, or for your portfolios, so your client will be much more clear on what you actually do and who you are as a photographer as well. Okay, alright, so do we have any other question? So we have come to an end of the session. Okay, you may continue to ask, okay, in the group. Okay, but you need to log out. Okay, so to log out, I'll show you. Just type log out and your metric number. That's how you do it. So for those who haven't logged in, just type log in and then you log out. Okay, in the comment. All right. So hopefully we're gonna resolve. We're gonna find solution on the timing. We're gonna be having further discussion on the timing later on. Okay. Because some of you might have classes on odd timing. Okay. So I don't want you to like burden yourself with this. Okay. Because take this as part of your like relaxation session. Okay. While you are at home. While you're helping your parents or your mom or your dad, okay, at the same time you still continue to take photograph. You can do photograph of street photography. You can do photograph of local stuff that you have back home. Maybe your friends would love to see what you have back home, all right, or what are the foods that you cook, okay, or you bake, okay. All right, so yep. So I guess see you in the next session in the live videos. YouTube, you can subscribe to this channel if you want to. Alright, much easier. You just simply go to subscribe section, okay, to my channel and then subscribe. Because next time you just go to the channel and then just simply go for the live event. It's much more easier rather than for you to search. Okay. Alright, so I guess see you when I see you. Hopefully everyone is good. Stay safe, everyone. Okay. Bear in mind, do follow the SOP. So I think until next time, I wish you guys all the best. Okay, assalamualaikum and good night, everybody. Bye bye.